just period. Okay, we have a collective general read that we're going to be doing today. All right. If this message resonates with you, hold up. Because no, honey. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I must have forgot to put a little bit of glue there, but who cares? Still doing batty. Period. Anywho, we have a little collective general read that we're going to be doing for you guys today. If this resonates with you, make sure you guys double tap the live. And if it doesn't, I mean, honey, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay. Don't try to make it fit. All right. Because this is a collective general read. You know what I'm saying? It's not a personal. So, of course, it wouldn't just be all about you. But if it is, then this message is definitely for you then. Okay. But let's see what it is that we got for you guys today. Okay. Anyone who's sending us evil line negative energy, okay, we're going to transmute that energy into positive energy towards our manifestations, our goals, and our desires, including our health and our family's health as well, just period. Gotta clock that T. Anybody who's doing any type of negative spell work, crystal magic, candle magic, etc., whether it be known or unknown, we're going to denounce and rebuke that in the name of Jesus. You feel what I'm saying? And then we're going to return that energy back to its center 10 times fold because, honey, they shouldn't have been sending it anyways if they didn't want to deal with it. It's about time for people to understand that you got to stop sending people stuff if you don't want to deal with it. So we're definitely going to return that 10 times fold. Make sure you guys drop your comments in the comment section. Return to sender 10 times fold, 1,000-fold, a million fold, all of it. Just period. All right, let's see what it is that we got for the collective today. I hope you guys are having an amazing Memorial Day. Just period. I normally make my videos for any time it is that you see this video, then it may resonate with you. But today's Memorial Day, and if you guys are watching me right now, I want you to know Happy Memorial Day. Okay, just period. Well, let's see. What is it that we got going on for the collective? Okay, what do we have here? All right. You have a lot of monitoring spirits around you at this point in time. Okay. Most definitely. Just watching you. Just seeing, just being nosy, just trying to see what's going on, like keeping up with the Jones type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody wants you to feel like you're a nobody, but it's very clear that you are somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's very clear that you are somebody. So this is already giving me an energy of somebody literally being upset that your life is elevating and progressing the way that it is. This has to be somebody here that you already cut off or you do not speak to anymore, whether this is a friend, somebody that you used to deal with or not. But it's 9 times out of 10 what I'm about to tell you is exactly what the fuck it is. Okay. This is somebody who still has this old image of you or this old version of you still in their mind. You feel what I'm saying? And the person that it is that you have turned into, they cannot cope with it. It makes them feel uncomfortable because not only are you growing, not only are you becoming a lot much more intelligent, a lot much more wiser, you feel what I'm saying? A lot much more known. A lot of you could be receiving a lot of recognition for what it is that you're doing right now. Just period. And where it is that you are. You have a lot of people that are watching you right now. Just period. And I feel like people who wanted you to feel like you're a nobody, they can't even sit there and even like project it onto you or even try to like mess with the frequency that it is that you surround yourself around or the frequency that it is that you're operating out of, especially when it comes to you manifesting. They are not able to sabotage that. And it's kind of like somebody's not able to sit with themselves and be okay with that. You feel what I'm saying? They can't be okay. This is someone who doesn't learn from their lessons. Just period. I feel like you have a lot of people who are definitely watching you as well, who definitely may be interested in like wanting to talk to you. You feel what I'm saying? A little bit curious on if you are talking to someone. But this also does give another energy of somebody as well who may actually be someone that you weren't talking to for a while, and all of a sudden now you guys are coming into union with each other, whether these are like friends or people you haven't talked to in a while, you reuniting with family members that you didn't have the time to, you actually taking the time out to call them or go see them or something like that, and someone's mad about that. And if this does pertain to social media, it's definitely giving like someone is mad because whether this is a friend of yours or someone who used to be a friend of yours, that person that is your friend, someone that you're reuniting with or reconnecting with, whether it is a partner figure or something like that, whoever it is that's on that other side, they are actually really upset at the simple fact that you and another individual are actually reuniting and getting shit together. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody's mad that someone's following you. You may not be interested. You feel what I'm saying? You may not be interested in the person that's following you or is watching you. You feel what I'm saying? But the person that it is that they're surrounding themselves around feels some type of way because they are following you. They're watching you. They're checking up on you. They're trying to see what's going on with you. Like, are you good? How's life been? Type shit, but not inboxing you, but watching you. All right. And on the other hand, you do have a lot of monitoring spirits around you. Just period. Mike motorcycle. Confirmation, honey. Okay, this could definitely be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn type of energy here. I also feel like people are trying to pocket watch you, your finances, your money as well. See like what's going on in life. Oh, if you're making money or this, that, and third. I feel like a lot of people feel like you may be someone who is rich or you may be someone who has a lot. And even if you don't, it's kind of like the way that it is that you carry yourself. People are watching the way that it is that you carry yourself, how you take care of yourself, what it is that you present yourself like, what it is that you look like. You feel what I'm saying? How good it is that you take care of yourself. Just period. And somebody wants you to feel like you are nothing, you are nobody. And it's because they don't feel right within themselves. They just want to project this onto you. I feel like for some of you guys, you may wake up actually sometimes and you may feel a little self conscious. You feel what I'm saying about what it is that you look like. Everything has to be perfect. If something looks messed up, or how does this look? Am I getting too fat? Am I getting too chubby? Am I this or am I that? Type of energy. It's like being like overly extremely self-critical of yourself, and you should stop doing that because you look beautiful. Just period. You are beautiful. You look good. Okay. It is that you've been doing, probably working out, going to the gym, doing this, that, and the third. It definitely does show an effect, but maybe you are not someone who normally is being told that, or people normally tell you, oh my gosh, you look good, you look this. Well, I'm here to tell you that you do. So keep up the fucking good work, okay? Just period. And some people won't even tell you because, again, it makes them, you are a reflection of what people are not. So once again, it will make them start thinking about themselves and be like, well, I'm not good. I don't feel that good. And it'll make them feel some type of way of the simple fact of you looking good, or the simple fact of you taking care of yourself the way that it is that you're doing. So a lot of people won't like necessarily say it could mean because it makes them think about, oh, well, if I would have just stayed in the gym and kept doing this, or if I would have just took care of myself a little bit better, or if I started to actually commit myself to doing this and doing that, I will look like that. It's more than some people complimenting you and checking you out and seeing like you look good, and other individuals internalizing what it is that you look like and how it is that you present yourself and what's going on in your life to their life. That's kind of like the energy that it's giving here. But you do have a lot of people who are definitely watching you at this point in time, okay? And some of these individuals, they do want you to feel like you're a nobody, but if you were a nobody, then they wouldn't be watching you anyways. But that's clearly not the case, right? Just very that's clearly not the case. What do we have here? Okay, this is what people don't want you to know. It's a simple fact that a lot of people are looking for an opportunity to leech off of you. Okay. They're looking for an opportunity to leech off of you. People are expecting you to feel bothered, but these same people that are expecting to bother you and get underneath your skin are actually leeches. These are people who shouldn't even be around you anyways, even energetically at all. You feel what I'm saying? It's like people being around you that's just wanting to siphon your energy so that you then end up being unmotivated. You don't need these energies around you. All you need is what's being reciprocated. That's what you need. Whatever it is that you're doing and however it is that they're acting, as long as whatever it is that you're doing is being reciprocated back to you, you want people that's on the same page as you. You don't want anyone that's not on the same page as you or to be around you or any of that. And that's just period. It just is what it is. And I'm getting here because certain individuals are no longer in your presence anymore. They have the nerve to even think that you're going to be going through trials and tribulations because of their absence, because they're not there. But really, it's the reverse effect. You're no longer in their life anymore. They no longer have access to you. So the thing is that they're the ones that's going through trials and tribulations and experiencing karma for the things that it was that they done in the past, but they didn't receive their karma because you still had some sort of connection to them at one point. You were still connected to them. You still was associating yourself with them. You still had some sort of door open where they were supposed to receive karma because the universe is like, no, you're still connected to them in some sort of way. It was holding it back. It was a delay in them receiving it because once again, the universe and the divine does not want you to experience something that you don't deserve to experience until you decided to cut somebody off and walk away from them, cut your ties loose and stay focused on yourself is the same reason why after you left is when someone is going through trials and tribulations, but now someone is starting to realize the power that it is that you actually obtained within yourself and how grateful they were for you to even come along and be a part of their life, how divinely favored and divinely blessed you are to even be connected to you in that type of way, so that whatever it was that they would do, they know that they're not going to get karma because they're still connected to you. But there's a lot of people who actually do need to learn their lesson. A lot of people who feel comfortable with doing certain things and then thinking that it's not going to have an effect on them until you disconnect from individuals is when they do receive their karma, because you're not supposed to experience that. You're not supposed to go through that. They have things and life lessons and certain things they got to learn throughout life that you don't need to re-experience because you probably already passed the test for it. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm getting here. These are people that are leeches. These leeches are watching you. You feel what I'm saying? They're watching you. Okay. Somebody did not want to help you when they knew that you probably needed help. Someone didn't want to show you any type of appreciation. They didn't want to give you your props. They didn't want to help you when they noticed that you needed help. Someone actually enjoyed watching you struggle, doubt yourself, fail at certain things, give up on certain things until you actually decided to become aligned within yourself and actually came into focus with what it is that you really want for your life. And you're actually going towards it without anybody there validating you, without anybody there hyping you on. You're your own hype man at the end of the day. All I'm saying is that all of this whole entire situation, it has literally showed you to just love yourself. Literally. You are literally like, I don't even know the word that I'm trying to say right now because it's not coming to mind, but it's like your aura reaches many lengths. A lot of people can feel it. You have an impact on a lot of people. Your energy is just so vibrant that it's giving like you are like a lighthouse. You feel what I'm saying? You energetically charge other individuals. That's probably another reason why you do. There are some people who actually start accumulating towards you that may be going through something. Like you may be in a store or something, and then somebody just decides, someone random decides to just tell you their life story. And you're just like, I don't even know you. I don't even know why you're talking to me. I'm not working right now. I'm not tapped in. I'm not trying to be tapped in. But your aura just makes people feel safe. Just period. It just makes people feel safe. The energy that it is that you have, it makes people feel like they are safe to the point to where they will trust you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're just that authentic. It's that authentic, that genuine type of energy that it is that you operate out of, which is the energy that a lot of people love because it's not a lot out here in 2026, honey. Okay. But yeah, back to what I was saying is that you help a lot of people, and some people don't even feel like they need to help you out. They just want to take, take, take from you until you're drained and you have nothing left. But the thing is, like I said before, you are a lighthouse, and that's kind of impossible to do. Like it's giving like you're the lighthouse that provides a whole city or state with energy for them to be able to run what it is that they're running and do what it is that they're doing, type shit. But I still feel like you should still be careful with who it is that you do spend your time with or people that you entertain or any of that. Like also make sure to rejuvenate and take care of yourself and put yourself first at all times. All right. But I'm getting here because individuals did not want to see you in the position that it is that you are in. They never wanted to see you in the position for you to be able to help others either, or even just help yourself. Okay. They didn't want to support you. They didn't want to share your content. They didn't want to like or comment on any of your pictures on social media when they seen you. Okay. It's not like they didn't see you. Like it gives this energy of like realizing that you got 28,000 people watching your things, but there was only 1,600 people that liked it. And you may not even know that many people. So let me bring the number a little bit down a little bit more. There may have been 1,000 people watching your stuff, but when you look through your likes, it was probably like 600 people that liked your video or liked your picture or even commented on it. But the people that it was that you were looking to do it were people that you actually knew, and they weren't actually doing what it was that you knew that they saw. Okay. In general, you know that they saw it. You know that they were in them views. You know what I'm saying? Watching your shit, but didn't want to support your shit, didn't want to do nothing. Because once again, someone wants you to feel like you're nobody, but you're outliving whatever it is that they have implanted in their mind about you. You're surpassing everything. And you should give yourself a clap on your back because you do have a lot of people who are literally praying against you, but all of that is actually denounced and rebuked in the name of Jesus, and it's returned back to its sender. Once again, put in the comment section, return back to sender 10 times fold. Return back to sender, this, that, and the third. Whatever you want to say after you say return to sender. Just period. Mm, just period. And if they didn't want it returned, then why would they even think of even sending it to you? That's the thing. That's the thing. It's like somebody wanted your finances to go low. Somebody wanted it to go dry. Somebody wanted your blessings and the things that you're deserving of to run dry. It's like they wanted your stream to become a lot much more narrow in what it is that you're getting or receiving or something like that. Okay. Yeah. But again, like I said before, guys, it was not time for individuals to receive their karma. Karma moves when it wants to, and when they least expect it is when karma is actually coming. And they think that they're getting away with what it is that they're doing, and they're not getting away with it at all. The only thing that the universe needs from you is to disconnect from individuals so that they can actually get what it is that they deserve. You do not deserve what it was that these individuals have done to you, and the reason why they're about to receive their karma. You didn't deserve or needed to be a part of that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not just speaking out of my ass. The cards is coming out and they're saying that. And I'm like, okay. I'm just letting you know, like for real, for real. Like it's very important for you to understand, my guy. Like for real. Disconnect and they will receive what it is that they need to. The only reason why they're not is because they still had some sort of connection to you. You still were involved in some sort of way. And it's not fair to put you through something you don't need to be put through. Just period. Okay, someone feels like you are losing feelings for them, okay, and it's triggering them, okay, but they ended up still failing to realize that you were going through a phase of just focusing on yourself and making sure that you were getting where it is that you need to be at. They were not motivating you, no nothing. It just seemed like someone was more focused on trying to leech off of what it was that you were doing. Most definitely. So I'm getting here, if you're somebody who does like vlogs or something like that, or you do like food testing, if you do food testing or something like that, and you have somebody else by your side, they're not like motivating you to post, they're not motivating you to do this, but they just want to be in the video. It's almost like being a clout chaser or something like that, or just wanting the attention that it is that you get, or to feel like they'll be able to get something just off being seen with you type of energy. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's not giving. It's giving like token energy, and I don't like using that word, but it does give like someone trying to use you as a token or something like that, like just to help them get like more publicity or for them to be seen in some sort of light or to accumulate some more followers or whatever it is. Like it just gives that type of energy a little bit. People wanting to leech off of you, what it is that you've built, what it is that you've done. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe it's not just that. Maybe somebody's really giving you your props. But to be honest, if you're triggering someone and they're mad about that, then that's most definitely what the fuck is going on. Okay? That's most definitely what the fuck is going on. All right. Just period. Yeah, we got here 444. Somebody is so upset because you literally represent the meaning of 444. You feel what I'm saying? Which is definitely a powerful sign of divine protection, divine favor, stability, and encouragement from the universe to continue to keep moving towards whatever it is that you want because you're going to get it anyways. You represent 444. For those of you who are watching me at this point in time, drop in the comments 444. Okay, just period. Drop in the comments 444. It's just simply just letting you know that you trust yourself. You trust yourself, the decisions that it is that you are making, and you're still moving forward. Your efforts and everything that it is that you're doing is actually being seen and congratulated by your spirit team, the divine and the universe. Just period. Your prayers are being answered. Your hard work and everything that it is that you been doing, even though you've been waiting a very long time, wondering like, when am I actually gonna reap the rewards that it is that I sow? Like I'm putting in all this work. When am I actually gonna get what it is that I'm looking for, what I'm supposed to be receiving? You know what I'm saying? You're actually about to get it. Okay? You're about to get it. Everything that is that you manifested, everything that it is that you wanted for yourself, it's going to come in small increments. I'm not gonna lie. So instead of four, it's probably gonna come in twos. But for some of you, it's coming in fours. And people are mad that things are just progressing and evolving and elevating for you. And they're just like really mad about that. You feel what I'm saying? They're so mad because they can't like throw you off focus. They cannot change your focus on what it is that you're focusing on and what it is that you're doing. They can't get your attention, is what it also is giving. They can't lower your vibration. They can't lower your confidence. They can't make you feel or have low self esteem about. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, burp confirmation. They can't make you have low self esteem in order to stop you from going towards what it is that you're going towards. They can't stop your money, honey. Just period. They can't, no matter what it is that they do. Like I feel like 444 is definitely like reassurance for you to let you know that everything is around the corner and you are protected. You are guarded. You have protection, security. You're guarded from negative energy, from angels, your spiritual team, and etc. And the simple fact that a lot of people are really upset about is because you're building a very strong foundation that they know they can't tear down. They know they can't stop it. This period, it's not in their control. When people feel like they lost control of something, of course they're gonna get mad when they're the ones that wanted control over it. Mm? Just period. Holding all of these truths that it is that you know already, it creates a very chronic heaviness within you. Okay. Where it's kind of like draining your energy either way. Like I feel like for some of you guys, you can't help it that you are psychic. You can't help it that you're a seer. You cannot help it that you know certain things and you see certain things that a lot of people do not see or know. Mm. And sometimes it is energetically heavy. You feel what I'm saying? It is. And heavily draining at that point. It does drain your energy in some sort of way. But I'm getting here that you are someone who constantly feels compassion for those who are not able to see what it is that you see, hear what it is that you see, or articulate their thoughts the way it is that you do because you think of things in a way where most people do not think of them. Okay? I feel like you feel compassion towards people who are constantly getting deceived, constantly getting taken advantage of. You can't help it. You can also be very empathic. You just cannot help it. But at the same time, you feel what I'm saying? It's almost like when you come around, you start exposing a lot of things where to the point to where it helps with individuals' discernment, what it is that they can see, what it is that they do feel. Okay, where they actually start being disgusted with how this world is or how people are in general or the people that it is that they've been dealing with. And it's because you're so accurate in what it is that you're saying or what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're viewing. And then it's like you're exposing a lot of things to a lot of people and they're just disgusted because certain characteristics that it is that you're describing sounds exactly like who the fuck got them effed up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, for real, it does. It does. They were already thinking it, but it's just giving confirmation, and it's also giving more confirmation to trust themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people feel like when it comes to you, you're helping them trust themselves, even though they were already feeling that, but they just didn't know if it was that for sure. You're actually helping strengthening their own discernment, their own listening to their own intuition, and etc., honey. Just period. And it is emotionally draining. It is. Sometimes you be wishing that you can just tap the fuck out. And if that's really the case, then just quiet your mind. Just period. Go into like a very meditative state where you're ending up like disconnecting from everything and you're not really worried about anything, nor trying to control how anything works out in your life. Just period. Those individuals that were still messing with you, they chose to beef with somebody who was minding their business. You feel what I'm saying? Who was literally minding their business. It just seems like people want to be included in something that they're not included in, or they want to feel relevant in something that it is that you're doing, knowing they didn't put no work, invest no work, didn't help you out, didn't do shit. You feel what I'm saying? Didn't do a damn thing. Okay? Didn't do a damn thing other than being an energy vampire. That's what it's giving, other than being an energy vampire. Like, I feel like certain people notice, like, you may be someone who like loves to help people out, or you may be very intuitive, or you're this and you're that when it comes to like helping people. People are taking that for advantage, or they're looking out and trying to see what it is that they can get from you or talk to you in some sort of way, not even understanding that that is draining in general. Like it's draining in general for someone to literally be wanting to try to find ways around paying you for what the fuck it is that you're doing. Like, and let's just be honest here, paying you for what the fuck it is that you're doing, but also trying to like connect to you and ask you certain questions that will require them to be needing a therapist, or them to be needing some sort of advice from someone who can actually give it to them. Now, if some of you guys are being just a natural friend, you ain't looking for nothing, you helping somebody out, they're taking that, you helping them out, as every opportunity to keep hitting you up type shit and keep asking you for certain things, and then you go deeper into fucking explanation on what they should do and what they shouldn't do and what they should be careful of and what they should be aware of, and then at the end of the day not listen to you and then want to call you back to tell you how something played out even though they didn't listen to your advice. Okay, so be mindful of certain individuals who are looking for you to help them in some sort of way, because 9 times out of 10 they are taking that help but also thinking that it will last forever. It's like getting very comfortable with what it is that you're doing, and not necessarily, not even if you're looking for it or not, it's just not necessarily saying thank you or like being appreciative of what it is that you do for people in general. Okay, or what it is that you do for others that they do not do for you. That's what it's giving. It's like making sure that something is not just one-sided. Things are reciprocated. You feel what I'm saying? Damn. What else we got here? Yeah, like I said, you try to show individuals the way, but they don't want to go that way, and they do not want to listen to the advice that it is that you give them. They rather feed off of your light than go back to doing what it is that they've been doing, but then also return and come right the fuck back. For more. That's energetically draining. Okay? Energetically draining. If someone's not going to listen at this point, you might otherwise be the one that's just all ears. Just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. Well, that's crazy type of energy. Instead of like just taking your energy out and like just keep giving it to someone who ain't gonna listen. Like, yeah, oh, that's crazy. I didn't know. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. How are you gonna get out that situation? If it was me, I wouldn't know either. Whole time you do know, but you're not gonna waste your energy on it. You're not, because it's just a waste of time, and they're not gonna listen to. They're not gonna listen anyways. Like that's what it's given. You have became the change that it is that you wanted to see, and that's exactly what's reflected back to you. Everything that it was that you've been doing that has been very good. You feel what I'm saying? And especially with how you treat people and how you act and the things that it is that you do to help others, all of that energy is being returned to you. While the other individuals who are hoping that you be nobody, you feel like you're nothing, you're nobody, and body low self esteem and confidence, they're experiencing their karma for hoping and wishing bad on you at the end of the day. That's what's reflected back to them. So, again, you are a reflection of what they are not. And that is another reason why people are upset, because instead of being so focused on you and trying to slow you down and stop you, they could have been using that same attention or that attentive energy of watching you into themselves. You feel what I'm saying? And making their own craft, doing whatever it is that they need to do to get them out of a situation that they're in. But they're too bad trying to make you go back to a level that you once were in. You feel what I'm saying? That you're not in anymore. It's not like you surpassed them drastically, but you're doing a lot much more better than what you were before. You feel what I'm saying? And you have changed. You're not the same person that it is that you were before, the last time they known you. Okay, you are like doing things and they're like seeing you. Maybe you're on social media, okay, or you open up a business, or you like posting pictures and like things in your life just seems a lot better. Like, okay, things just seem like a lot better than what it was before. All right. That's the energy that is I'm picking up. You are reflecting this energy and people are not comfortable with it. They're not. And it's like wanting to try to slow you down. And there's no need to be wanting to try to slow you down. They could have been supporting you, but then they're mad because they're not included in what it is that you're doing, but they never showed you anything. They never were there for you. You were crying, sweat, and tears type shit, wanting to give up type shit. And like you was the only thing motivating yourself. Family members was not there. Friends that you thought was gonna be there were not there. You feel what I'm saying? We're not there at all for you. But you still kept moving forward through all of it. Even though you had certain things going on in life personally, you didn't even think you were gonna make it. You still made it. Mm. At the end of the day, your guides are speaking through other people. You feel what I'm saying? In order to relay a message to you. So if some of you guys are not able to connect with your spiritual guides, if a lot of you guys are like having a hard time with listening to intuition or trying to look for the signs and you're like not really seeing the signs, and when you see a sign, you don't take it as a sign. You're just like, "Oh, I'm just seeing these things." Your spiritual guides are speaking through other people to get a message to you for you to deeply understand what the fuck is going on. Okay? Just period. And this literally, this technique that your guides are using is literally driving people insane. It is driving them crazy because they're still realizing that you're still going to be receiving the messages that it is that you need to, regardless of if you were someone who was psychic, regardless of if you were someone who was unable to pick up on messages or not. You're still receiving them though, which means you're still noticing what's planned, what's coming, and how things are happening so that you can prepare yourself in advance to always stay 10 toes ahead of your enemies. You're going to be 10 toes ahead of your enemies regardless because you have the divine favor over your life, just period. But even with you receiving extra information and extra things that are going to be happening and coming for you, 9 times out of 10, you're still going to be able to prepare yourself and you're still going to be probably 20 steps ahead at this point. Like with the things that it is that you're realizing, seeing, and everything of that sort. Just period. The truth is being exposed, and that's exactly what people do not want to be exposed, which is the truth. Because it's like people want to catch you off guard type shit. You feel what I'm saying? They want to catch you off guard with a little bit of shit. You feel what I'm saying? They want you to experience some sort of hurt or struggle, and because that's what they were used to seeing you in, or that's what they were used to feeling comfortable with you dealing with because they were also experiencing it. But you don't have to go through things and experience things that you don't need to, especially if you already learned your lesson, especially if you already went through that test, you already passed it, especially if you have everything that it is that you need together and put within yourself, everything is Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to experience that then. It's just that people don't want you to get out of a way or get out of a position where you are unable to help people. You are unable to help yourself put food on your table. You are unable to shower. You are unable to buy your kid or buy things that it was that you needed. They don't want to see you in a position where you are able bodied to do all of that. That's what it's giving. They don't want to see you in a position. It's like wanting to see you be disabled and not in a position where you are able. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it gives. Somebody thought that they would continue, that you would continue to be a service to them and allow them to keep using you. Okay. Because I'm getting here that that's what they remembered you being, someone that was always available, always willing to help, always willing to do whatever it is that you needed to do to help somebody else. But when you needed help, they were never there to help you. When you were looking for somebody to see who was in your corner, nobody was there. And somebody was just hoping that you would stay in that type of energy where they would keep being able to use you in the way that they could, any way that they could actually, and not necessarily care about your well-being or are you good? You feel what I'm saying? Not really checking on you, not really showing you the appreciation of the simple fact that you are here for them. Like type of energy. That's what it's giving. But you ended up changing a different direction and you went a whole completely different way. And that was something that they were not expecting. Okay. You have changed. Okay. You have changed, is what a lot of people are feeling like. But I don't necessarily think that you have changed for the bad. You have changed for the good. You have healed. You have learned. You grew. You set boundaries. You're standing by these boundaries before in the past. You would set boundaries and then you would go back on what it was that you said, or you will go back on those boundaries and then you will keep them at, like, you would just keep going back and forth instead of just standing on business about what it is that you say no to. Okay. what it is that you ain't settling for. Now, no longer giving excuses for people who keep overstepping them boundaries. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you have literally set boundaries that you are standing towards 10 times deep, 10 toes deep into the soil. You stop settling and you decide to put yourself first. And because you've done such a thing, is why it's getting a lot of people mad. But it doesn't matter if they're mad or not. You done what it was that you could in the past for them. Ain't no reason for you to keep trying with them. There's no reason for you to keep trying. Ain't no reason for you to even validate their own feelings about how it is that they feel because your life is elevating. There's no reason. You were as good of as a person that you could have ever been that someone would wish that they had met in the times of growing up. Just period. You are. And it's about time for you to actually recognize that and to leave individuals where it is that they are, because at the end of the day, you don't need no one hindering you. You don't need no one trying to project onto you for trying to make you feel sorry for you elevating in life and wanting bigger and better things and experiencing better opportunities. You don't need no one trying to lower that vibration, because if they were on the same frequency as you, then they'll be on the same type of timeline as you. It ain't your fault why they're not. Your success, your progress, and how it is that you're elevating is not someone else's downfall unless they make it and internalize it because they never wanted to see you surpass them and they never wanted to see you succeed. Okay? Mm, just period, honey boo. Okay. Now that's the message that it is that I got for you guys today, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day today and have a good time. I'm going to see you guys a little bit later. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this message, and I'm going to see you guys next time. If this resonated with you, make sure you like the video, hype the video up, just period, and everything that it is that you need of me will be in the description box below. Bye.